It really has become like cancel culture is like this sort of catch-all phrase for something I don't like.
Or for someone in public being held accountable for their actions. But in fact, it doesn't even need to be narrowed to someone. It doesn't need to be narrowed to a person. It's just something or
something that's alive.
Some breathing entity.
Of course, the irony is
that can be canceled.
It used to apply exclusively to TV shows or to subscriptions or to something that was not at all live. Now it's just sort of like permeating to all life.
From email lists to animals.
And here is what we're talking about. This is from, of course, Fox News.
Fox News.
Will you run Medina Spirit this weekend in the Preakness? I know you've said that, but they're going to have a meeting tomorrow down there at that race.
No, actually, they're on their way right now. They're in a van. They should arrive this afternoon, and we're definitely planning on running them. I'm going to run 2 horses.
Okay, Bob, here's my understanding. They were going to have the draw today for the Preakness, and they've kicked it back until tomorrow. You have another review. Those results may not be available for several weeks. So the Preakness goes down this weekend. The Belmont is here in New York 4 weeks from now. I don't know if we have final results even before the Belmont is done, but your plan is to race in the Preakness. Is there a chance they may punt and not allow Medina Spirit to run this weekend?
Well, I haven't heard anything officially. They haven't told me anything. I know when Churchill Downs came out with that statement, that was pretty harsh. And I think they had to just, it's, with all the noise going out, we live in a different world now. This America is different. And it was like a cancel culture kind of a thing. So they're reviewing it. I haven't been told anything. We're prepared to run. I can't see them
but under the rules, does your team get to review the results? Or is that left with the horse officials?
No.
Hold on. So I think
Philly, first off, have they been covering horse racing on what's going on here?
So it's a big story that happened yesterday that essentially that horse Medina I'm forgetting what Medina
Spirit
just won the Kentucky Derby. They tested the horse after winning the Kentucky Derby, and there was some sort of drug test that the horse failed. Now, apparently all those horses are drugged up anyway. So the whole culture around horse racing is fairly disgusting to begin with.
It's disgusting. Do the horses know they're racing?
You're that, I guess, yeah, right? But I mean, they're very smart animals, but they essentially drug them up. But this horse, by that guy who looks incredibly trustworthy, who owns the horse presumably, was drugged up to too much of a degree or with the wrong amount of substances. It's not entirely clear, but apparently that's cancel culture now.
Wait, who's been canceled?
Medina Spirit, aka his prized horse that's going to make him a shit ton of money when he runs at the Preakness, which is a horse race in Maryland. Now he can't. Now he's upset that Medina Spirit can't win another race for him, win another millions for him. So that's apparently cancel culture.
I just want to add some context from the New York Times. Mr. Baffert has gained the enmity of rivals who believe he has persistently cheated, suspicions fueled by 30 drug tests his horses have failed over 4 decades, including 5 in the last year or so.
Oh, what a social justice warrior Matlack turns out to be.
I know. Why are you supporting the end of the First Amendment for equine beings? Can we put up Trump's response, though? Because Fox is going to have
nothing like the state intervening between a man and his horse. That is disgusting.
Or a horse and his heroin. Can you look up Donald Trump? Oh, that's not PED, sorry. A horse and his roids. Donald Trump says no. So now even our Kentucky Derby winner, Medina Spirit, is a junkie. This is emblematic of what is happening to our country. The whole world is laughing at us as we go to hell on our borders, our fake presidential election, and everywhere else. No one gives a shit about this. No one cares about the Preakness. No one cares about the Kentucky Derby unless you're like a
but I
rich
can't-
white
wait,
person
keep
who bet
that-
on
keep
it.
that back
I
up.
like betting. I'm not betting on horses. The whole thing's gross.
Keep that back up. First off,
Mother's Day.
well, I'm going to look at that in a second, yes. But I don't understand. Is he complaining that our horses have all become junkies
Yeah.
or that our society is now branding a horse a junkie?
No, he says even
The former. He's not defending the guy, I think. He's saying like, gosh, the horses are even junkies now.
Okay.
right.
Now let's go down to this.
So that's maybe a loose Hunter
Happy-
Biden thing.
Happy Mother's Day to all. It will come back bigger and better and stronger than ever before. Don't worry. What Mother's Day has been what? What? First of all, what would a bigger and better and stronger Mother's Day look like? And is it weaker and smaller? And
It's like flower bouquets for your mother, except you got AK-47s instead of tulips. Biden canceled.
I'm so
Mother's
sad
Day.
that we don't get to see him on Twitter anymore.
You know what's good though? If you go back to that Twitter thing, is they've added the functionality where if you click the heart, it goes red. That was not there in the first version that was released to the public. I think that must have upset Trump quite a lot. And now if you click the heart, it shows red.
Oh, you can favorite. That's great.
Well, that's how he knows he's beloved. So again, though, watch Fox is going to have to adjust their narrative on this because Trump is anti-Medina Spirit now because he's just one of the derelicts and junkies. He probably came over the Mexican border.
Right.
No, I think that's, if you're reading into it, I think that's the interesting sort of bit in that statement is that, like, I don't know, a lot of the jockeys are not white guys. They might be doping their horses.
There you
Border.
Hiding it.